Well, one person voted on the video that I posted, so welcome to my other character, where we're gonna run through this place as fast as fucking humanly possible. Alright, so there's some loot down here, kill that guy, jump down there, get that loot. Over here there's some loot in there, we're not going in there, but we are killing this guy behind us, just so you know, he doesn't fuck us in the ass. Now, you can kill that guy, I'm not gonna care. Jump up, do not kill this guy so you can use him as cover. Run ahead, that guy will activate. Go ahead, figure that should kill him. Oh no, I'm so sad. So, I do believe he's not dead, so that's lovely. Now he's dead though. And I'm dead though. There's a chest over there, there's also an ambush guy, there's also some loot. Get that. Alright. Jump over here. There's generally poison down here, and the guy as well, he's still there. Alright, for a second I thought he didn't appear for some reason. Apparently this poison gets drained if the queen, bitch Allah, is murdered. However, it seems that she's not. If she dies, the door gets drained. There's Lucatil over here, she's not here right now, she's dead in my world. Here, over there you can use stuff, get the poison ring. Over here I think that's a dagger over there, and that's it. Now, run forwards, someone will drop down behind you. There's also that guy over there, there's a loot over there, you can jump over there from over there. Here's this guy, you can lead him into poison if you want to, we're gonna ignore him. Now, if you run this way, that way is where you can run to get the loot, however, we are gonna run this way instead. Down there, there's a chest over there, get that if you want to. We're gonna get boxed in over here, but that's fine, because I can just stab him to death. And I do enough poison damage where it doesn't really matter. Block. I wanted to block. How dare you? Now, if you go ahead and approach that ladder, they're gonna jump down. We're gonna ignore them and just walk up. Or just get blocked, because apparently they're in the way. That is very sad. Now, if you went up that ladder, then you'd come out over here. They're still there, and there is that guy as well. If you kill that guy, light a torch, you can light that entire windmill on fire. Have fun with that. For us, we're gonna jump up here. There's generally a guy who runs in through here, but if you run through before him, then he'll get fucked over, because there'll be no one to close the gate for, because you're already inside. Or, you know, you can kill him and he doesn't respawn. Now, you get poisoned here, if you are stupid like me. You can destroy this, and over here there's an NPC you can spend 2000 money with, and he will give you that ladder. You can go down and get some loot. Us, we're gonna come on in. There's some loot at the end of that thing, and kill this guy because he's ugly. Or miss completely because you suck at the game. Love. Now generally, you would come up through here. There's a pressure plate over there. It activates and shoots at you. Over here, there's some mannequins' heads that you can use as loot. Those guys will sometimes activate and sometimes not. You can use any sorceries or flames to kill them instantaneously or with 2 shots, depending on how strong your stuff is. For me, I have a pretty good one, as you can probably tell. Now, if you manage to come through here, then you can activate a contraption over here. That over there, that will raise this bar up, and that will lead to 2 people jumping down and trying to shoot you. Apparently they take some fall damage. You can use this. However, if those guys are not killed beforehand, then this will just lock you in with a place with them. There's a guy over there, by the way, who also has stuff. Now there's a chest over here, and while we're up here, we are gonna get killed by that, because she has all-seeing eyes. Killing those 3 will allow you to come in here unmolested, and there's a bow guy over there. Roll. Shoot. Or you just can walk up to him and kill him. Now, this is where you should head first, because this girl cannot reach you, no matter what spells she uses. As such, just shoot her from a distance. Now you can destroy these pots, and kill these guys very easily, without ever actually involving yourself with them. If they drop down, they generally like to come behind you, but they won't always. Now you can turn around and shoot that guy if he... Sometimes, it's not always the best, but oh well, he's not too much of a threat. Now she can actually reach you, however she decided to use the wrong spell at this point. There's some loot behind her, grab that if you want. Down here there's a guy who is very strong. You can lead him into pots or just shoot him to death because sorcery is overpowered and amazing in this game. And I love it. He tries to use Estus Flask, however, he's terrible at timing them. Now if you run through here, then a guy will jump down behind you. He's over there. He's not a fun lad, just executing with impunity. Now I would recommend getting a bow and shooting that guy from a distance, such as this. There is some loot over there and a chest behind him. If you roll down here, then you can open that doorway and also get this loot, which is not guarded. And I didn't get it on this playthrough, if you can't fucking tell. Which would have been much better because it's a fucking great heavy soul arrow, which is amazing to get for free. You can open this doorway and get to this guy. This is the way to get him to move forward, which is important. Either way, exhaust his dialogue and move on. Now there's some loot down here. However, I do believe you should be careful. Lightning spear. Very good for miracles. So useless to me. Now you can also drop down here and get the loot. Also there's a guy behind there that you might want to kill. I myself, I'm just gonna fall to my death. Now, if you run ahead here, don't fight in this zone. There's an assassin who will jump down. However, if you retreat, he will often run into the pots himself and kill himself. You just have to wait for him to die of poison. However, the reason why you don't want to fight in here is because there's a sorceress. And she will shoot fireballs onto your head, which is not very healthy for you. Now, if you move up here, you can destroy some of these guys and there's a mimic in the middle of the room. Shoot them to death, or just kill them. However, do leave this and these couple pots alive here, because that will allow the mimic to die instantly when it's triggered. Now we are just gonna move ahead and kill these two guards, because there are two of them in total, and there's also two little congregation guys. Shoot them to death. Over here, there's a poison stone. Come up to here. This is very important. There is a bonfire, which I didn't light on this playthrough because I didn't know that it was here. So, don't be like me. On this side, there's also an illusion wall. This is not a good chest, by the way. It's a bad chest. Hit it once and then go. Petrified something. How lovely. Indeed. Oh, it's Shadow Gauntlets, yeah. And of course I have it on this playthrough. Ah. Burn a bonfire aesthetic on this bonfire in order to enhance the area. This will also have the adverse effect of making the boss New Game Plus 1. But thankfully we can just get in here before the others. We are also fighting it with no other armor because I'm no scrub. Well, at least this one time. However, we're still using spells. Glug. Go. Why did half of them go wild? Why? God only knows. Yeah, this is New Game Plus, and I have not the best build right now, and not the best spells, definitely. Heal when you have the chance. This fight is a lot about persevering after getting hit a lot, because you'll probably get hit a lot here. However, she does no poison damage because that would make common sense. And Japanese people do not make common sense. Trust me, I've never been to Japan. I would not recommend jumping into the poison pools. They are good for her health. They don't heal her, but they make her skin very nice. Icy bitch. Actually made me put on some armor. Well, you see, if that was the only thing that was in that video, it would have been dreadfully short. Which is funny because the original video was 40 fucking minutes long. So, now for something entirely different. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck you. Why did you use that attack? That took 7 times longer to wind up. Delicious. And nutritious. Screw you, lad. Screw you. And good night. Now, we are in Sinner's Rise, as you might have noticed. That's because we still have our humanity intact, and with that, we can do a whole heap of a lot. Because we are going to claim the second soul. Last rating knife. Ooh. The second great soul. Is this? Yeah, this is Lucatiel. Hello, Lucatiel. We're not summoning you yet. We have other people to destroy first. Like this guy, because there's a factual sentry over here. And I don't want my summon's health going down before we get the chance to actually use her in the boss fight that's coming up. Come on. The fuck? Ow! Oh yeah, I forgot he did that. Yeah, alright. Well, life gem time. I'm gonna need to use repair powder here, that's for damn sure. Because there is plenty more fuckers where those two dickheads came from. And yes, I do count them as two. Alright. Now we needed to kill the boss before this guy to get up. Also, there are some of these suicide bombers this way. And they're not the funnest thing to deal with. And they'll be swarming like hell. So expect a lot of them. And hello? That's a summoning sign. That's good. We're gonna be needing that guy. Because I only want to attempt this once. You know? Let's just take you out of the picture. Open this door over yonder way. I still have the thing with the other whip. I could have used this whip then. Oh well. Okay, this whip is actually weaker. I'm still gonna use repair powder on the other thing, so I might as well use that one. Or not. You know? Can you fuckers come, for fuck's sake? Thank you. There is a lot of them. I would not recommend running in there. Because there is a bunch in each of the rooms. That's why this area is a bit on the dickish side. Okay, we're gonna get cornered here. Actually, isn't this loot? No, this is just dead boy. How lovely. Gets you down. Lovely. Any more in here? No, okay. Oh shit! I am not sure how I avoided that, seeing as I literally rolled into him, but You know what? Thank God for my fucking reaction time, like seriously. Gee. You will occur to Batman. Okay, I don't think there are any over here. None in here. And over here there is one of those knights. And I don't want to mess with him right now, so instead what we will do is not mess with him. At all. We might come back for him later, but right now that's a no-go zone. Also, the reason we're summoning two people here is, well, I generally have summoned a lot of people throughout this playthrough, so I don't think it should be that big of a surprise. Also, because we kinda need them. Because Lucatil needs to stay alive. Let's steal a key. Thank you. Don't, please. Thank you. Now, Radiant Life Gem. Lovely. No. Now, Lucatil, are you coming? She's taking her sweet time if she is. Oh, jeez. Why isn't she here yet? Alright, what you want to do is light these on fire, which is a very important bit of this boss fight. Is Lucatil just stuck somewhere? Like seriously, come on. Come on, girl. Don't be stupid. I opened every possible gate for you. Lovely. Now, let's wait for him to get here. Oh, he has two Havels. Why do you have two shields? The fuck? The important bits is that you open both of those things. Now we are going to use a repair powder on me because I've not used that beforehand and I want my fucking weapon to be in max durability. And let's go. Yowich. Someone is very sad. Also, it's a she, but if you notice on her asset, she has a beard, which is a bit interesting, but okay. And she extinguished all of the lights, so yeah, that's not very good. That's why you needed to light the other things on fire. Don't you dare kill Lucatil. Nope. No, he's coming. She's coming for me right now because I hit her. Lucatil is a bit broken right now. Like, I'm not sure why she's so depressed looking. And I can understand why this girl is depressed because she's getting fucking triple penetrated by everybody over here. I mean, at least one of the guys at least only has a shield, you know, that makes things easier for her. But on the other side, I have a whip to slap her buttocks. Or not, because I'm out of range. She doesn't seem like the hardest fight. I know that on New Game Plus she gets a fucking 2 helpers who, if I know right, are invincible. So that's not very fun. Let's stack the bleed. I want her to bleed. Alright, yeah. Let's get full now. We need Lucatil to survive here, that's very important. Oh, there we go. There goes the bleed. That's the most important bit here, because I don't want to redo this. That's why I summoned the second guy. If she didn't have to live, then I wouldn't have. I promise you. She kinda does, so... You know? As you do. No, you don't you dare kill Lucatil. You can kill Sarsort, he's here to tank, he has 2 shields. Thank you, Lucatil. Thank you very much. Lovely. Phew. Now, that's the second big soul that we needed. And we have 2 more to go before we can advance. Thank you for the fragrant branch of yore. Yeah, this looks like it's a thing, but it isn't. Liar ahead. Yeah. Yep. No. This is generally why I put this at the beginning of this place, by the way. Primal bonfire was rekindled. But if we are already here and we are done with everything else, well, might as well kill the knight. Hmm? Also, I have no idea what that symbol means, like that cracked red eye orb with a sword on top of it. I have no idea what that means. Like, no clue whatsoever. I was never able to figure it out. Maybe it's about not being invaded or not being able to invade others. I have no idea. Anyway. He has a halberd, but oh shit. He has a halberd. Just so if you want to know how dangerous he actually is, he has a halberd, and halberd enemies are notorious for being incredibly difficult. Oh, apparently he gets staggered by that very easily. Gee, Rick, that's not fun. What the hell was that did get stuck on? Ay. Oh, thank fuck. Oh, yeah. Oh, he actually has a spear, or I'm not sure. He has something, which is not good. Either one, a pike or a spear is strong on these guys, so keep your distance. It was a spear. And that's how you get the hide spear, which is pretty good, because it's a spear, and spears are lovely. Now, let's get this. Ooh, that was definitely worth it, Fire Seed. I'm also not sure if he actually aggroes onto you ever, but hey, he's not gonna aggro if he's fucking dead.